Hello my little flowers. If you haven't noticed, I've been trying really hard to create a balance of my videos between my kind of like normal life, if that's what you call it, videos, and then my diabetes videos. And I'm kind of wanting to branch out more into just Elise without diabetes and all of that, but I still want to like show the diabetes as a part of me, and I still want to show you guys how I deal with it. So today I've decided to do my high and low blood sugar snacks. Let's start with low blood sugar because this is more fun. When my sugar's low and I'm not exhausted and I'm not just waking up from something and I'm not like in a place where I can't get food and I'm just able to enjoy the fact that I can eat sugar, it's kind of a really great feeling. Let's say I wake up low in the middle of the night. Usually I will try to have some cereal just because I feel like I want to be able to chew on something like I'm actually eating something, but having the milk in it helps it kind of like get down my throat easier because I'm like swallowing it at the same time, if that even makes sense. Do make sure if you're eating cereal to treat your low blood sugar that you create like the perfect 15 carb bowl of cereal. I don't even know what that is. For me, I just throw the cereal and throw the milk in. But I usually have a little bit too much and then my sugar ends up going kind of high. So I'm just saying, because I'm here advising you guys, that to have like it measured out and everything is probably more to your benefit, but I myself don't really do this all that well, so I'm not going to pretend like I do. But I've decided to choose between two options of cereals. One is like my guilty pleasure and one is just probably a healthier choice. So my go-to thing is something like Fruit Loops because it's just pure sugar. And it tastes really good when your sugar is low. Like that first bite of Fruit Loops, oh my gosh, it just feels like, you feel like you're coming back to life. So I usually go with my friend Toucan Sam and we have a great time. But like I said, I sometimes pour a really big bowl, and because this is a lot of sugar, it is 26 grams of carbs per 1 cup. If I think ahead of time and I set out an actual measuring cup that's exactly a cup, and then I measure out the milk, then I can figure, you know, maybe bolus for half of the bowl that I'm about to eat, and then the rest of it can cover my low blood sugar. But one thing that I have noticed is that because I do use whole milk, it has more fat in it, and the fat in the milk helps everything in the bowl of cereal burn a little faster. My doctor told me that from day one. So if I want to avoid a low blood sugar, I might even have a bowl of this and only bolus for half of it then, or none of it depending on how my sugars have been, and just let it kind of keep my sugars a little bit on the higher side through the night. But yeah, Fruit Loops is a definite favorite. If you're trying to go for something healthier, and this is not even the healthiest option, this is as healthy as I will go with cereal because I am a cereal fiend and I don't eat any of that like really healthy stuff because I just don't find it enjoyable, and cereal is like one of my enjoyable things in life, right? Oh, I really like Special K. I like all of the flavors. This is the one that I picked up though because this is really delicious, the vanilla almond. This is really nice. It's less carbs than the Fruit Loops. Oh, you know what? Oh yeah, it is, because it's 25 grams for 3/4 of a cup, so not like a whole lot less, but I'm pretty sure it's probably better for you. So yeah, cereal is definitely my #1 low blood sugar snack. If I'm really just not feeling like eating and I feel like my sugar is so low that my motor controls are just completely gone, and all I can do is just force something down my throat, then I will go for juice. So I have a fridge in my room that's right here. I'm not filming it, but it's there, and it's for like emergency stuff and drinks and stuff. And right now I have high C juice boxes in them. And the thing about these is that it's like the perfect amount. It's not 15 carbs, but it is 23 grams of carbs, and I think that's kind of a perfect amount for me when my sugar's low. And you just stick the straw and gulp it down, wait for your sugar to get back up, and if you still feel terrible and you feel like you need to eat something, you can then eat something, probably bolus for it though. But these are just so great. Yeah, there's stuff like Minute Maid and other stuff that are healthier choices, but this is what I enjoy. So I want to drink what I enjoy, and this is delicious. Something else that I could take on the road with me that is very simple and also satisfies my need to like feel like I don't know, I want to say an animal, like I'm just eating something and it's just a very animalistic response that I have when I have a low blood sugar. So I have these Special K protein like granola bars, and this is the dark chocolate granola one, and it's one of my favorites. I really like the strawberry ones too. I started eating these when I tried to be a vegetarian when I think I was 18, and I was successfully a vegetarian for 3 months, or maybe not successfully because I ended up having a protein deficiency and I lost a lot of weight because I'm not the best at paying attention to how much protein is going into my body, and when I'm naturally eating meat, I don't have to think about it because I'm getting it in there anyways. So yeah, I had a lot of these, but no, these will not completely replace the protein in your diet. Don't try to just eat 5 of these a day if you want to become a vegetarian. Just have a little bit better plan than I did. But anyways, they're really good. These are 17 grams, so it's actually like, that's a really good amount of grams of carbs when your blood sugar is low. The only thing I have to say is sometimes when, like I was saying, I lose kind of my ability to control my body when my blood sugar is low, is that the chewing can be kind of tedious, and I feel like my jaw just can't chew like it normally does, so sometimes getting these down can be a little bit difficult, but if you have water or something with you, it helps it a lot. And that is usually what I do. This might seem a little bit silly, but it is fun, and sometimes you can get a little bit carried away, at least I do. It's just eating Nutella straight from the jar if your sugar's low and you can't find anything and you happen to have Nutella. It's 21 grams for 2 tablespoons. So I realize now I definitely overdo this because I could probably eat 10 tablespoons and that would be quite a lot of carbs. So yeah, if you're really bad at controlling yourself when your blood sugar's low, I would not suggest just eating Nutella straight out of it. But if you are, then go ahead and enjoy yourself and have some Nutella. Put it on a piece of toast, make it like last longer in your bloodstream if you're planning on going to bed or whatever. Put some butter on it too. But yeah, it's really, once again, something really satisfying when you need that sugar. Alright, so this isn't exactly low blood sugar, but this is just kind of like I wake up and I'm really hungry and my stomach hurts and I just need to put something into my stomach and maybe my sugar is a little bit on the low side. So this will burn slower than juice or cereal or anything like that because it is mostly starchy. I think that's the word. The Eggos, I love cinnamon, particularly the cinnamon flavor. Cinnamon in general helps higher your blood sugar. I don't know that that's really the same with cinnamon Eggos, but this really helps my tummy and makes me feel secure with my blood sugar if I have like 1 or 2 of these before I go to sleep. So or at least my family, has been buying these like in bulk. We've been just going through these so quickly. But yeah, cinnamon toast ones are my favorite, definite recommendation. Alright, so that was it for my low blood sugar snacks. Now this is something that might be even more important because if your sugar's not low and you're feeling really sick with a high blood sugar and you're still hungry, these are the things that I would recommend eating to make yourself feel more satisfied. My personal favorite, pickles. They don't have carbs and they're very to me, I find them refreshing, and I feel like it's something that would have carbs just from how I enjoy it as a snack, but it doesn't. So let's see. Yeah, it's less than 1 gram of a carb per 2/3 of a spear. That's kind of interesting, but that's very low. And it's my favorite snack to eat when my blood sugar is high. Oh, and please do remember that anything that doesn't have carbs or might have like less than 1 gram per whatever, if you do eat that in excess, it will add up to something and will eventually make your blood sugar high. So I am not saying to eat like 3 jars of pickles or whatever, even though I feel like that wouldn't affect you too steeply. But I am going to say that just because something has no carbs doesn't mean that it won't eventually affect your blood sugar if you're just eating a ton of them. But I never eat, that much, so I don't really worry about it. But I just want to put that as a disclaimer so that nobody comments and is like, hey, when I eat pickles, my blood sugar gets really high. So just in case. Usually pickles are safe. So for example, peanut butter, or at least this brand, has 8 grams of carbohydrates per 2 tablespoons. So it's very low in carbs, and if you want a low carb snack, and it's not exactly no carbs, but it's low carbs, you can definitely go for peanut butter because it has that protein. It makes me feel a lot more full if I'm just kind of needing to settle my stomach for a second before I'm having dinner, maybe an hour later or something, but my blood sugar is still really high. Peanut butter is the way to go. I will also eat this just straight out of the jar. Now, something else I like to eat when my blood sugar is high are things that would go in sandwiches but have it without the bread or without the carbs. So this is just brown sugar ham, 3 grams per 2 ounces. Alright, so I just like to eat lunch meats like sliced turkey, sliced ham, whatever, just eat it by itself. It doesn't have carbs, or at least it has low carbs, depending on what it's cooked in. And it makes me feel like I've had something more solid rather than just eating like celery or something, which is another snack that you can have if your blood sugar is high. I don't have it with me, but that's something else I do eat, but that tends to make me feel like I've just eaten nothing because it's just like no calories. So if you want the calories but not the carbs, go for meat. This could even be like a big juicy steak or something. But if you're just looking for something in your fridge when your sugar's high and you're hungry, go for some sandwich meat. Another thing is cheese. When I was first diagnosed, I would just have little cups of like mozzarella, any sort of shredded cheese. I would just sit there and watch like movies or do my homework, whatever, to have like a little cup of cheese and just know that I'm secure and not having to worry about how high my blood sugar was gonna get, because cheese is also considered a free food. So cheeses, if you're into cheese, is like the best snack for high blood sugars. Have I already said something is the best snack? I feel like I keep saying that, but that's just because I'm so grateful that there are foods out there that will not make my blood sugar go crazy. Don't judge me. Don't you dare judge me. If you're looking for a to-go option, definitely go with cheese sticks. These are the mozzarella ones, my favorites. And sometimes I get a little bit too obsessed with cheese sticks and I eat a lot of them. But also something that I keep in my fridge with my juice that I can just get up and be like, I'm kind of feeling like snacking on something, but I don't want to worry about my blood sugar. Cheese sticks. Alright, the last thing that I really, really love snacking on are carrots. I love carrots. They're so crunchy and refreshing and just fun to snack on, and most importantly, not high in carbs. In fact, 8 grams of carbs for 3 ounces. And this, yeah, I've definitely eaten so many of these that I've seen a change in my blood sugar, but not too big of a change. But this is the one thing that I find myself kind of just eating so much that it does equal something. So be careful if you're a carrot lover. Alright my friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful to you in some way. I'm going to start saying what I've seen people say on YouTube lately, which is like this video if you like it. That would be great. Subscribe if you want to subscribe, which would also be wonderful. I'm as usual going to leave all my information down below, and I appreciate so much all of your support, and I really hope that you guys can give me more suggestions for videos that you might want to see, whether it's diabetes related or I don't want to say normal, I want to say Elise related. Elise, diabetes, whichever, I don't care. I just love making these videos for you guys. So I hope you guys are doing great and I love you.